Welcome back to the Neon Press. I am your host, Johan. Today we'll talk about First Mover Asia. A Taipei executive believes Gamefi can fix gaming's creative drought. We'll also talk about 1 in 3 Filipino gamers would quit their job to play NFT games, a survey says. We'll also take a look at Enjin launches Polkadot Parachain for NFTs and gaming. We'll talk about another article that refers to Polygon Studios welcoming in new hires from Amazon, Google, and more to Web 3.0. And lastly, we'll talk about FTX hiring Steve Sadin of Warner Bros. Games as head of gaming partnerships. First Mover Asia. A Taipei executive believes Gamefi can fix gaming's creative drought. This article talks about how gaming's creativity problem has been well documented. They go on to say that the industry is a publicly traded multi-billion-dollar titan. When investing into a company, you are looking for stable returns, something that is not guaranteed in a creative market. The article references this and talks about how sequels are the easiest way for creating more income. This is why we have seen such titles such as Call of Duty beaten to death. Although the franchise has done extraordinarily well in most circumstances, it does fall short some years. But this article references that using a sequel or creating a sequel is the easiest way out. Well, it leads to a lack of creativity in a creative market. Only a handful of games are able to last for long periods of time. Having a game up and available to play for multiplayer, for instance, isn't free. Online games on servers. These servers are either bought or rented, but must be maintained. One game that has been around for over a decade and has done a wonderful job with its own built-in economy is World of Warcraft. In-game assets in World of Warcraft can be sold. You can then purchase subscription tokens which can then be sold or used. If used, it adds a time extension to your account so you can play longer. If you decide to sell it back to Blizzard, though, they will reward you with $15 worth of credit. This credit can be used inside of the Battle.net application on a PC. You can use this money to buy other cosmetics in the game or buy other games. But most games do not have their own built-in economy like this. So the only way for the video game companies producing these games to get any money back is the initial sale. If normal video game companies start implementing blockchain technology into their games, then the company can make more money than just from the initial sale. Not only this, but you, the gamer, can also make money from their economy. We've talked countless times about other play-to-earn games such as Alluvio, but this is kind of a long article, so I'll leave the link down in the description as always for you. Fast Forecast talks about 1 in 3 Filipino gamers would quit their jobs to play NFT games. This article talks about how they did a survey of 1,103, and 1/3 of them responded that they would give up their job to play a non-fungible token game full-time. They talk about how they want to hold on to their previous jobs as just side gigs while playing NFT games as their primary full-time jobs. We all know how the COVID-19 pandemic played out in our own country, with certain countries being affected more because of the COVID-19 lockdowns. Some people had to change their lifestyles. One of the solutions for homebound COVID-19 lockdowns was play-to-earn games, such as Axie Infinity. A little fun fact about the article says that 69 of the respondents said that the NFT required to join games were out of their price range. I know I've talked about how Axie Infinity and the African market are going to be one of the biggest changes in the gaming industry. And now with Axie Infinity's free-to-play model soon coming out, the 70% of gamers that were not able to get involved in Axie Infinity are now going to. They're planning to do the free-to-play shift in Q1 of 2022, onboard more players, while the game's monthly sales volume in February dropped below 100 million for the first time since May of last year. Now, even though we're in a bear market, the payout is still the same, but how much it can be exchanged for has dropped currently. The next article we'll talk about today is Enjin launches Polkadot Parachain for NFTs and gaming. Since NFTs were originally launched on the Ethereum blockchain, many other chains are now starting to adopt it. Polkadot seems to be on the list next. The obvious reason why they're choosing the Polygon blockchain is because of the low gas fees. This follows suit after Avalanche recently announced a $290 million fund to promote NFT and decentralized finance applications. It will focus on its subnets, the first of which being the popular Gamefi platform, DeFi Kingdoms. We talked about DeFi Kingdoms recently with their expansion, the Crystal Veil. If you want to check out that video, you can check it out right here. So they're trying to build up an infrastructure infrastructure to build their own NFT platform as well. With so much demand, the infrastructure for the Ethereum blockchain was overloaded. Gas fees are atrocious, so everyone right now is trying to build a network for the next bull run. Next, we'll take a look at Polygon Studios welcoming in new hires from Amazon, Google, and more to Web 3.0. On top of Polygon not only building their own NFT market now, they're trying to absorb more talent from different avenues. Particularly, they are looking to spearhead its growth in the Web 3.0 blockchain gaming space. They welcomed Mr. Banks, spent almost 20 years with EA, or Electronic Arts. He held various different leadership roles at the company. During his time at EA, Banks served as senior vice president of Player Network, where he spearheaded the company's strategy to connect and engage more than 300 million global users. He also held the role of executive producer for several game franchises at EA. The new CFO now of Polygon, Young Ko, has almost 16 years of progressive financial and entrepreneurial expertise across entertainment, music, fashion, and real estate. Additionally, Polygon Studios has hired Irvit Goel, Charnjit Bansi, Ben Watley, and Will Madison. The skills of these individuals range from financing, marketing, business development, AAA game leadership and development, software engineering, and game strategy. So it seems like they're hiring some big, heavy hitters that know what they're doing and have overseen many different franchises. They're not hiring individuals from specific projects that did well, a one-hit wonder. They're hiring individuals that have overseen many different projects and know a good project from a bad one. So keep an eye out on Polygon. Lastly, we'll talk about FTX hiring Steve Sadin of Warner Bros. Games as head of gaming partnerships. The cryptocurrency exchange FTX is expanding its reach into gaming, adding former Warner Bros. Games and Sega executive Steve Sadin as head of gaming partnerships. They plan to offer crypto as a service to existing gaming companies, enabling developers to add play-to-earn or NFT features to upcoming games. They say our primary focus is providing Web3 support for gaming companies. Whether you're a one-person indie or a global developer publisher with tens of thousands of employees, we want to help enable you to safely and easily build and operate fully compliant crypto games that will be enjoyed for decades. However, they did mention they want to be selective with their partnerships. He said that we're not here to support any pump and dump projects. There needs to be a great design, a passion for making and operating games, and a demonstrated commitment to doing what it takes to make a game successful for long term, or we're just not going to be interested. I think having a clearer criteria of what it takes to become involved with this company is going to be needed. I think the more companies like this that arise, the sooner more games will be adopted into the blockchain. A helping hand, of course, it won't be free, but it will be there to guide you. You won't have to suffer through painful financial mistakes, and your audience won't either. My heart goes out to the Ukrainian people. Stay strong. And to everyone else, be safe. I'll see you on the blockchain, my friend.